Tina Fey, the comedic powerhouse known for her sharp wit and fearless humor, has returned to the forefront with her new Netflix series, The 4 Seasons, an adaptation of the classic 1981 film starring Alan Alda. But Fey's comeback isn't just about bringing a beloved story to a new audience, it's also about standing her ground against online critics. During an appearance on Late Night with Seth Meyers, Fey recounted her experience of venturing into the treacherous waters of online comments after the trailer for The 4 Seasons was released. Usually, she avoids reading anything about herself or her work online. However, drawn in by her producer instincts, she wanted to ensure the trailer launch on People.com went smoothly. "This is my first time acting in a series again, really, since 30 Rock," Fey explained to Seth Meyers. "And so, I'm also a producer on it, and I said, okay, well, great news. We're gonna do an exclusive launch of the trailer on People.com, so the producer in me goes to make sure it's, whatever, in a good spot. Checking it out." It was during this digital checkup that Fey stumbled upon a comment from a user named Rhonda. Rhonda expressed her love for the original film and then delivered a stinging blow. She believed Fey was a terrible actress and lamented her involvement in the remake. Fey, never one to back down from a challenge, especially a humorous one, responded in true Tina Fey fashion. "And I was like, I'm back. I'm back in the biz," she exclaimed, breaking into a playful dance. "I'm back, Rhonda." But the punchline wasn't just in the words. As she delivered the line, Fey raised both middle fingers, a clear and unapologetic message to Rhonda and anyone else who dared to question her talent or her decision to remake The 4 Seasons. Seth Meyers, along with the audience, erupted in cheers, applauding Fey's bold and hilarious response. The moment, captured on video from Late Night with Seth Meyers, quickly went viral, sparking a flurry of reactions across social media. Some praised Fey's confidence and refusal to be silenced by online negativity, while others debated the appropriateness of her gesture. This incident raises an important question: how much attention should public figures pay to online criticism? On one hand, ignoring hateful comments can be a form of self-preservation. Drowning out the voices of negativity can safeguard mental well-being and allow one to focus on their work and craft. On the other hand, listening to constructive feedback, even from anonymous sources, can provide valuable insights and opportunities for growth. This also begs the question, should critics online, like Rhonda, be more mindful of their words, or do celebrities like Tina Fey need to develop thicker skins? Tina Fey's reaction, while humorous, also speaks to the broader issue of online toxicity and the challenges faced by artists and creators in the digital age. How does one navigate the constant barrage of opinions, both positive and negative, without losing their sense of self or their creative spark? Is it even possible to completely ignore online criticism, or is it an inherent part of being in the public eye? Fey's middle finger salute is undeniably a bold statement. It's a declaration that she won't be deterred by negativity and that she's confident in her abilities, regardless of what anonymous commenters might say. It shows that she's willing to embrace her comeback with humor and a healthy dose of defiance. In a world where online criticism can often feel overwhelming, her response is a reminder that it's okay to stand up for yourself and to refuse to let negativity dictate your path. The choice to remake a beloved film like The 4 Seasons is inherently risky, as Fey herself acknowledges. The original holds a special place in the hearts of many, and any adaptation is bound to face scrutiny. But Fey's willingness to take on this challenge, despite the potential for criticism, speaks to her artistic vision and her belief in the project. What do you think made Tina Fey want to do a remake? Ultimately, Tina Fey's 4 Seasons comeback is about more than just bringing a classic story to a new generation. It's about embracing creativity, defying negativity, and doing it all with a sense of humor and unwavering confidence. It's a reminder that even in the face of online criticism, artists can stay true to themselves and continue to create work that they believe in. And who knows, maybe Rhonda will end up enjoying the series after all. The incident also begs the question, how do we, as a society, foster a more constructive and supportive online environment? Is it the responsibility of social media platforms to implement stricter moderation policies? Or does the onus lie on individual users to engage in more respectful and empathetic communication? Or maybe, as Tina Fey suggests, a little bit of healthy defiance is exactly what's needed to silence the noise and focus on what truly matters, creating meaningful and impactful work. Fey's anecdote also sheds light on the evolving role of producers in the entertainment industry. In addition to overseeing the creative and logistical aspects of a project, producers are now often tasked with navigating the complex world of online marketing and audience engagement. This requires a unique set of skills, including the ability to analyze data, manage social media campaigns, and respond to online feedback in a timely and effective manner. And sometimes, it requires the ability to flip the bird to an online troll with impeccable comedic timing. What would you do in Tina Fey's place? Would you have responded differently to the negative comment? The story of Tina Fey and her 4 Seasons remake is a microcosm of the challenges and opportunities facing artists in the digital age. It's a story about creativity, criticism, and the importance of staying true to oneself in the face of online negativity. It's a story that reminds us that even in the age of social media, humor, confidence, and a well-placed middle finger can go a long way. It's worth noting that Fey's experience is not unique. Many public figures, especially women, face disproportionate levels of online harassment and criticism. The expectation of near constant engagement with social media has blurred the lines between public and private life, creating a pressure for celebrities to always be on, responding to every comment and criticism. This expectation can be incredibly taxing, both emotionally and mentally. Perhaps Fey's reaction is not just a personal response to a single comment, but a broader statement about the need to reclaim agency and set boundaries in the digital age. She appears to be conveying that it's okay to disengage from the constant stream of online opinions and focus on the work itself. It might be argued that Fey's reaction is unprofessional. After all, isn't she supposed to be promoting her new show and engaging with fans in a positive way? However, it's also important to consider the context. Fey is a comedian known for her irreverent humor. Her middle finger salute is arguably consistent with her established comedic persona. Moreover, by responding in this way, she arguably garnered even more attention for her show, proving the adage that there's no such thing as bad publicity. Ultimately, the success of the 4 Seasons remake will depend on the quality of the show itself. Regardless of what Rhonda and other online critics might say, Tina Fey has a proven track record of creating hilarious and insightful television. If the show lives up to her previous work, it's likely to resonate with audiences, silencing the critics and proving that Tina Fey is indeed back in the biz. And perhaps, in the process, she'll inspire others to stand up to online negativity and embrace their own creative visions. The debate surrounding Fey's response also highlights the complexities of online identity and anonymity. Rhonda, the commenter, felt emboldened to express her negative opinion, shielded behind the anonymity of the internet. This raises the question, would she have said the same thing to Fey's face? The anonymity afforded by the internet can often lead to a lack of accountability and a willingness to engage in behavior that one might not otherwise exhibit in person. Should social media platforms require users to verify their identities in order to combat online harassment and abuse? Or would such a requirement stifle free speech and discourage open dialogue? Fey's reaction can also be interpreted as a form of self-defense. By preemptively addressing the criticism, she is taking control of the narrative and sending a message that she will not be bullied or intimidated by online negativity. This is a strategy that many public figures have adopted in recent years, using humor and self-deprecation to diffuse potential criticism and maintain a sense of authenticity. The incident also underscores the importance of media literacy in the digital age. It's crucial for consumers of online content to be able to critically evaluate information, identify biases, and distinguish between constructive feedback and gratuitous negativity. This requires a willingness to question sources, consider different perspectives, and engage in respectful dialogue. In conclusion, Tina Fey's Four Seasons comeback is a multifaceted story that touches on themes of creativity, criticism, online culture, and the evolving role of public figures in the digital age. Her response to online negativity, while controversial, is a reminder that it's okay to stand up for yourself, embrace your individuality, and refuse to be silenced by the opinions of others. It's a story that invites us to reflect on our own online behavior and to consider how we can contribute to a more constructive and supportive online environment. And of course, it's a story that reminds us that Tina Fey is still one of the funniest and most fearless voices in comedy. Do you think this will affect the viewing of the show? The incident sparks a conversation about the broader pressures faced by women in the entertainment industry, where ageism and beauty standards often lead to harsher criticism compared to their male counterparts. Does Rhonda's comment reflect a deeper societal bias against women in comedy, particularly as they age? It's a question worth considering as we analyze the nuances of online reactions. Furthermore, what message does Fey's response send to aspiring female comedians who are navigating the often treacherous waters of online criticism? Does it empower them to stand up for themselves, or does it inadvertently suggest that they must develop a thick skin to survive in the industry? The layers of this incident extend beyond just a celebrity clapback. They delve into the complex interplay of fame, social media, and the human need for validation. Fey's willingness to share the experience and her subsequent reaction resonate because they tap into the universal anxieties surrounding judgment and self-worth, even for those who seem to have made it. So, as the Four Seasons unfolds on Netflix, its story extends beyond the screen, prompting viewers to contemplate the dynamics of online interactions and the importance of cultivating resilience in the face of negativity.